Well, hello. So it's been a little bit since I did one of these videos. This is the chronic illness warrior videos. I kind of wanted to talk about more so like mental health side of things and just kind of talk about how mental health affects your physical health and physical health affects your mental health, and they are like this. Yes. So today I'm actually having a little bit better day. As you can tell, I got my lipstick on, which means I'm kicking ass and taking names, or at least trying to. I am detoxing a little bit, not from drugs or chemicals or anything like that. I am just doing some extra things here at home to start the detox process in my body. I'm really clogged up with toxins and things like that, so I'm kind of waterlogging myself, and lemon juice and garlic and all those things that just get everything flowing from the adrenal glands and just push it out any way it can. I'm fucking sweating. That's why my hair is gross. Yeah, sweating, and I don't know, I think I've pissed like 11 times today, and that's like a record for me. I usually only go potty maybe like 3-4 times a day, which that's not good either. That's not enough. So yeah, other than that, I'm all right. I'm a little spasmy. My pain is very tolerable today, which thank you God, because it's nice to have a little bit of a break from that. My pain level is usually at a 6 or a 7 almost every single day, and today I would say it's about a 4.5, maybe a 5. So that is really, really good for me. And I think that because I am detoxing and pushing all these toxins out of my body, that's helping my pain level. It's helping my inflammation stay down so that I can just, you know, feel closer to normal. As close as I can be, right? Yeah. So the mental health side of things. I am going to put a trigger warning on this just because if I happen to say something from my personal experience, something about my mental health, I don't want it to trigger anybody, or I don't want them to know, you know, just be listening to this and then all of a sudden they're like, holy shit, and just go down the rabbit hole. I don't want that for you at all. So trigger warning, okay? Okay. Mental health. I have functional neurological or nerve disorder. It's called both. FND. It's what it stands for. A lot of times FND is caused by trauma. It's a trauma-based disease or disorder. A lot of people don't know or don't understand that there is a connection between your mental health and physical health. So having mental health issues for a long time that are untreated can often manifest into physical health problems, cancer, disorders, diseases, physical symptoms. They are connected. It's all connected. Like I said the last video, the mind, the body, and the spirit. Holy Trinity it's all connected. So if you're treating one thing, you have to treat the other in order to fully heal from whatever you're trying to treat, basically. I am not a doctor. Don't take if I do happen to give advice, that's just my advice. Always talk to your doctor about things first. I'm just telling you from my perspective what I've tried, what I've experienced. I'm talking about my personal situation. So just wanted to throw that out there too. Excuse me. So again, mental health wise, trigger warning. I've been through a lot of stuff. My entire life I have been physically abused, sexually abused, emotionally abused, every kind of abuse you can think of. I've had that happen to me from when I was a child, again when I was a teenager, again into my early adult life, and even as close as just 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So I went and got EMDR therapy done, which helped me a lot because I was often getting triggering flashbacks that would send me into a disassociation episode and then seizures and all kinds of stuff. And it was all from trauma. It all stemmed from trauma. So I had to get myself help. And I got myself help because, not because I thought like I believed in it or anything like that. I got it because I deserved it. I deserve to heal. And I think you do too. In fact, I know you do. And a lot of people are too scared to get help because maybe they think it's not going to work, or they're too far gone, they're too broken. But I'm here to tell you that I am one of the most broken fucking people that I have ever known of. And I might still be a little bit broken, but you know what? That's how the fucking light gets in. It's okay if you're a little broken. You can be mended back together. You know Sally? The Pumpkin King, the Pumpkin King's wife, Sally, yeah, she's all stitched together. She was broken and she's all stitched together and she's fine. So just think of that. If you're a woman, you think of Sally. You're like Sally. You all stitched together with love and whatever. The abuse and the physical abuse and the sexual abuse that I endured my entire life, I was sexualized at a really, really early age. So I had problems there. I didn't know how to stand up for myself. I didn't know how to fight for myself. I didn't really know. I was a people pleaser. I did everything for everybody else. I had an identity crisis. I didn't know who I even was or what I wanted or what I liked or disliked until I was like 33, 35 years old, right in there. I'm 41 now. So this is still brand new to me. I'm still figuring out who the fuck Amber Ray is. And what I figured out so far, I actually really, really like. I'm fucking proud of myself. Really, really proud. And so all the stuff that I endured, I've been sick for a long time. It started with the Lyme disease back in 2012. So I've been sick for 12 years. And it started with that. And then I had breast implants that actually turned into breast implant illness, and I had to have them removed. One of the best decisions I ever made. I know women all over the world are having their breast implants removed because they are toxic. They are toxic. So if you have breast implants, I'm not saying that you should do it, but just research a little bit and just look at, check out what I'm telling you. There's some facts there. So I got those removed. It was hindering my healing process when I was dealing with the Lyme disease. I had those removed, and within a year after that, I no longer tested positive for Lyme disease. I was in remission. I still am in remission 4 years later. Which is great, because Lyme disease tried to kill me multiple times, so, yeah. I had a bunch of other stuff, like POTS, fibromyalgia, osteoarthritis, some other little stuff. Now I'm dealing with the FND. FND is really hard for me as a diagnosis, because of course, like the Lyme disease, there's not a whole lot that they can do. FND is caused from either trauma, high stress situations for long periods of time, viral illnesses, tragedy, which also relates to the trauma, or some type of accident. Like if you were in a bad car accident or something like that and the healing process takes place, it creates whatever kind of damage in the nerves. See, FND is a neurological disorder, but there's actually nothing wrong with the brain electrical wise. But FND means that the signals are not being sent and received properly throughout the body. So it just wreaks havoc. Like it throws everything the fuck out of whack. So yeah, so that's why I have, the twitches and the weird blinks and the Tourette's and the vocal spasms, and sometimes my legs don't want to work or my arm just starts jerking like this. It's all kinds of weird shit. I feel like I'm not in control of my body. It's very weird. Very weird indeed. So it's a lot of things. But I did notice that after I went and got help, I got EMDR therapy and some other types of therapy. After I went and got that help, my psychogenic seizures that I was having, they lessened so much. I was having 3 to 4 of them a week, and now I have about 2 to 4 in a month. So it cut back so much. And a lot of those triggering flashback memories that I had stuck in my head, and I would just fall into this hole every time something would come up and trigger me and whatever. I would cry all the time. I still cry a lot, but I'm just that type of person. I feel a lot of things. I'm the most empathetic person I've ever known in my life, and I know a lot of people. But yeah, so mental health is really, really important. There's a lot of people that don't want to get treatment for it. Either they haven't come to terms with it, that they have something wrong with them, or they don't know how they can be treated, or maybe you just think you're too far gone, you're too broken, or whatever, but that's not the case. I just want you to know that that's not the case. I have had everything you can think of happen to me, and I'm still here. I'm very hurt. I'm still a very hurt person. I've been sexually assaulted multiple times in my life, as a child, as a teenager, as a full-blown grown adult, and it fucked me up really, really bad. Fucked me up in the head. The physical abuse was really, really bad too, but it actually didn't even affect me near as bad as the sexual assaults and the just being thrown away like trash and all that stuff, not being accepted. Sometimes it's still hard to talk about, but I know that I'm in control now because I went and got help. And I still continue to get help because it's probably going to affect me for the rest of my life, but I'm prepared to deal with it now because I learned tools that I can use to continue to work my way through this, and just encouraging anybody else out there to do the same. And the reason I'm talking or focusing mostly on mental health tonight is because whatever disorder or disease or stress situation that you have going on in your life, if you start to work on your mental health, I promise you, and I don't even have to be a doctor to make this promise, I promise you that your physical symptoms, your stress level, whatever it may be, is going to start to get better. Because when your mental health is up to par and you're equipped emotionally to deal with all the other stuff, it just goes so much better. So it's really important to go get help. And you should not ever be ashamed, and you should never, ever, ever, ever let somebody make you feel ashamed of having depression or having anxiety or having irrational fears, panic disorder, agoraphobia, any kind of phobias, being manic, being any of those mental health issues that almost everyone deals with. That's not your fault. That's not your fault at all. So go in and talk to somebody and get some help. Behavioral health therapy is a great place to start because they can get you talking, get you to open up a little bit. And that's another thing. Open up. You being a closed little fucking box is not doing anybody any good, especially you. You need help, and that's okay. Everybody needs help. So just get yourself some help. I know it sounds easier than it actually is, but if you just put one foot in front of the other and just start going at it, you're doing it. You are fucking doing it, and I'm so proud of you. Yeah. Mental health has kept me back or held me back from a lot of things, especially the panic disorder and agoraphobia. I struggle with it so bad but I started making these videos, which has kind of helped because I get to be 100% myself, 100% Amber Ray. Like, this is me, hair, jammies, no makeup. I am wearing makeup tonight because I wanted to feel pretty. Maybe I just needed a little mental health boost, I don't know. Plus I actually left the house today, so. But usually on these videos I'm not wearing any makeup. I'm sick as fuck. I look like I should be in the morgue. I'm like the crypt keeper. No, I'm not. But I just get to be the real me, the version of me that I have to deal with every single day, and it's nice to not have to doll up and wear a mini skirt and all this stuff all the time and just talk about things that actually affect my life 24/7 instead of, you know, modeling or singing. Don't get me wrong, I love those things. Those are a part of who I am too. And if you have hobbies like that and you are sick, mentally, physically, both, however, you should keep doing those things that you love. Don't stop just because you do have, you know, something health-wise. Excuse me. My eye is fucking killing me. Just because you have something health-wise going on. In fact, keeping a hobby or two, or getting a new hobby or two, as long as it's not drugs or drinking, will actually help you to stay somewhat sane through all of this. You need something that you can go to if you're stuck in bed and you like to have a movie day, you're a reader, you're a writer, whatever. You got to keep doing those things. Those are important. Make a plan for yourself. Things that you want to do when you are feeling good. Make a list of things that you can do when you're stuck in bed, so you're not just sitting there dwelling on the fact that you are stuck in bed. I actually do that a lot, and I don't mean to, but now that I've written out a list of things that I need to get done or can get done when I'm stuck in bed, it has been so helpful because I feel like I'm still accomplishing something even when I'm having a bad day and stuck in my bed. It's nice. That's a big thing for me. I like to feel like I'm accomplishing things even when I'm really sick. So I don't know, it's just a tip for you. Maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't. I'm just throwing everything I got in my bag at you so you can pick and choose whatever you want. What else was I going to say? Basically just reiterate the fact that mental health and physical health are like this. So if you're treating your physical health and not doing anything with the mental health, you have to. Because whichever came first, you know, did the chicken come first or did the egg come first? Well, if your mental health is fucked up, eventually it's going to cause physical symptoms and physical illness. If you're physically fucked up from whatever, eventually your mental health is going to take a poop. So they go hand in hand. You got to treat all of it in order to heal. So I just wanted to state that over and over and over and over because it's so true, and I didn't know it when I was like back when I was just treating my Lyme disease. I didn't get how much, you know, our mental health is connected to our physical body. Once I did learn it, I was like, oh no shit, that actually makes a lot of sense. How did I not know that? You know? Not that I know everything, but it's just like, duh, Amber. But yeah, make sure to treat it all, and don't be ashamed, afraid of any of it. Just keep pushing. Keep swimming, like Dory says. That's one of the best lines ever. Just keep swimming. Yeah. I say that to myself mockingly when I'm having a bad day. Just keep swimming. Sometimes it helps to, I don't know, kind of bitch talk myself. It kind of boosts me up to fight a little harder. I don't know. It's just what I do. You don't have to do it. It's just what I do. I do weird things to really push myself to fight. And sometimes you got to do those things. But whatever you got going on, go get help for the mental health stuff. I would say that that should almost come first, but it doesn't have to. You can actually treat both at the same time. I'm actually treating both at the same time. I'm trying to raise funds so that I can go to Johns Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore, Maryland. And it's a long fucking ways away. In fact, it takes 2 days to get there. And it's this has been quite the journey already. It hasn't even been 1 year since I was diagnosed with FND. And I was diagnosed in September of 2023. And in that time, I have learned so much. I have tried so hard to help so many people figure out how they can help themselves, which diet we should be doing, which doctors to go and see. I'll look up doctors in their area and try to get them to the right places so that they can seek help, because FND does not have to be a forever thing. And I know there is a lot of people out there who have illnesses that are literally forever. I have some illnesses that are literally forever. No matter how long I fight for them, they're gonna be there. But I'm gonna continue to fight because there's always new things in science and new medications. And even if you're not a medication person, like I am not, I'm not a big pharma person. Excuse me. I like to do things naturally. No, I don't smoke weed. I'm actually allergic to it. I have to go to the hospital every time I've tried. And it really sucks because I think it could really help calm me down sometimes. But yeah, I can't. So I have to do other things. I use a lot of meditation. I use oils. I use chanting. I am a practicing pagan, witch, whatever. However you want to prefer to say that. I don't mind which. I do a lot of chanting. I do a lot of moon magic. I do a lot of tarot. I pray too. There's a lot of things that you can do. I used to do Tai Chi. I haven't for quite some time. I've been in a bad flare-up for about 7 weeks now, so I haven't done it for a couple of months, but Tai Chi is an excellent way to really get your body to start cooperating and listening to you no matter what you have going on. It really helps. Yoga is a good one. There's a lot of things. Making sure to have the right diet. A Mediterranean diet is what people with FND should be eating, and it's really not that bad. It's hard sometimes for me because they don't want me to eat chips and dip, and they don't want me to eat, fucking donuts or all those things that I absolutely love, which is really hard. But Mediterranean diet's not that bad. I can still have all the veggies, the fruit, chicken. I fucking love chicken. So it's good. It's a good thing. Anyways, research. Work on your mental health to work on your physical health. Keep working on your physical health to fix your mental health. Just keep doing that. And that's tonight's episode, because this girl's actually going to get in the music studio tonight because I'm feeling good enough to maybe lay down some tracks. Pretty excited about that. I do have 3 songs in the roster, and not to toot my own horn, but they're pretty amazing songs, and I'm really proud of myself. My music keeps getting better and better. The more I do, the more I learn. Actually, I'm learning all kinds of things about my voice, about how to put my songs together, about what people like as far as what I bring to the table with music. I've got some near future modeling stuff. Right now everything's kind of up in the air because I am sick. I can't really make plans, but it's like if I'm feeling good that day when there is time to go and do it, like a shoot or work in the studio or whatever, then I just do it. So yeah, it's like I said in episode 1, I think, it's really hard to plan things when you're chronically ill. I fucking meant it. It's really hard. Really, really hard to do that. Anyway, I gotta jump in the studio, but I want you to have the most amazing hump day tomorrow. have fun. No, I don't know. Anyways, mental health, it's important. Don't forget that, okay? All right, I love you so much, and I'll try to do another video tomorrow. Love you. Bye.